Hello everyone, and welcome back to Carrie's Beauty Corner. Today's video is going to be all about a full face of one brand, that brand being KleanColor, K-L-E-A-N Color. I happened upon them as I was looking for cleansing balms on Walmart.com, and this Meltaway cleansing balm came up from KleanColor, and I had never heard of it before, so I looked them up and they were extremely affordable. I did the whole face, 50 bucks. If that sounds interesting to you, that's coming up next. Here I'm going in with the Shadow Prep eyeshadow primer that was $2. It wasn't a bad product at all. I just don't really have a whole lot of luck with eye primers. For some reason, I don't see any difference at all when I use one and when I don't. But as far as primers go, this one was pretty good. I decided to go ahead and do the eyes first since I really didn't have any experience with using these eyeshadows. I didn't know how much fallout I would have or anything like that, and this eyeshadow palette was a little bit bulky. You can see some of the broken shadow up in the top. Anyway, the two that I got were Leaves Jingle, which was $6, and the other one was called, let me find it, Diamond Crush, and it was $8. The matte formula was not bad at all. I'm going to stop right here and include some swatches that I did of both palettes. My setup's not perfect here, guys, but anyway, I'm working with what I have, and I'll get there. I gotta invest in a camera, and anyway, as I was doing my eyes, I was going in the crease. I was trying to show you some of the colors, but some of that eyeshadow was just absolutely falling apart, and that was just from me swatching it. But anyway, I was just trying to go in and darken up the crease a little bit, and for the rest of this, I think I'll just kind of speed it up and make the video move a little bit quicker. I don't know if you can tell by the look on my face, but total displeasure with the eye look. But moving on to face, I used the Selfie Perfect Foundation Primer, and it was $2. I liked the feel of this. It smells like roses. Not bad at all. After that, I went in with the Featherlight Foundation and Concealer in Warm Beige. It was $3.50. I still like using those real thick artist brushes. Of course, it's not the artist brand. I couldn't have ever afford those. But I like to go in with a dense brush just to kind of spread the product out. This particular product does have a doe foot applicator, which I'm not that crazy about. I don't know how sanitary it is putting this on your face, but it's what I do. Anyway, so I'm going to spread this around with a nice dense brush, and then I like to go in after I get it spread where I want it. Then I kind of like to just go in and tap it a bit with a beauty blender or some kind of a beauty sponge. I can't say that I'm really at all displeased with the coverage that I got, but as I started trying to go in with the concealer, yuck, yuck, yuck. I didn't really care for the texture of the concealer. It was kind of hydrating, but I really didn't care for it. And the price on the concealer is, just a moment and I will find it. It was called the Velvet Moisturizing 3-in-1 Concealer in Natural Beige, and it was $2. It was okay. The coverage wasn't really there. It didn't do really much in the way of color correcting. I could not get the setting spray to work, so I just went in with another setting spray and put a little bit on my fingers and tapped it onto the concealer before I go in with the HD powder. Now the HD powder, there was nothing wrong with it at all. It was, let me find my price on that. HD High Definition Matte Set Loose Powder Translucent was $2. Not bad at all. It didn't have any coverage to speak of, but it did a little blurring. Not bad. Then I went in with the, let me see, it's called Tan Out of Tan Bronzer in Suntan. It was also $2. Quite a shimmery bronzer. If that's not your thing, I'll show you at the end. This would be a beautiful eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with the blush in Guava. I think you can tell by the look on my face that it was not my favorite. A little bit chalky, a little bit powdery. It was called the Miss Chick blush, and it was $1. So the next thing, I went in with the baked highlighter. To the touch, it feels very dry and powdery, but I think you can tell
Okay.
it looks pretty good on the skin.
So here's the finished look. It's not my most favorite look I've ever done. The shimmer shadows are, ooh, they're way too, the glitter, they're chunky and glittery, and I just really didn't care for them. Are great. They're extremely blendable. I really can't say anything bad about that, but the shimmers are just not so great. And this particular palette, there's only one matte in the whole palette. So I think overall, I'm gonna say we've got hits, we've got misses, and then we've got a couple of just real stinkers. The cleansing balm, I would say, is a hit. This bronzer, I would also say, is a hit. And if it doesn't work for you as a bronzer, I think it would make a gorgeous eyeshadow. So for the money, that's a lot of eyeshadow. The highlighter, I mean, clearly, it feels a little powdery, but surprisingly, it shows up very nice on the skin. Okay, so I would put that in the hit category. I would put the eyeshadow primer and the face primer in the hit category. I would put both the liners, the lip liner and the eyeliner, in the hit category. And this eyeshadow, the eyelash curler, it's a little bit cheap, but it works better than my Shua Mirror. I like it better. So anyway, the Prep and Prime spray, I would put it in the hit category. The HD powder, there's no coverage, but it does blur, so we get a little bit of a blurring and perfecting. The foundation, not my favorite, but the coverage was really good. The color is not perfect on me, but I don't mind it altogether. Now, the misses, I'm gonna say, are definitely the two eyeshadow palettes. They were really pretty, they were intriguing, but I probably won't ever pick them up again. I will probably donate these. Same with this little blush. It's pigmented. This color is Guava, and I just didn't really care for it. I probably will never pick it up again. The lip scrub, I don't believe I mentioned it, but there's also a lip scrub. I liked it. And my three stinkers that I feel real disappointed in. One is this dual-ended concealer. It has a little, very small doe foot applicator on one end, and then it has a cream concealer on the other, where in the center, I don't know if you can see, it has, you know, like a balm that goes through the center. Didn't care for that at all. This may be some of the worst mascara I've ever used. Let me show you this funky wand. Can you see that? And I just couldn't build up anything. Of course, I don't have great lashes. If you have great lashes, you might have luck with it. I have to have extra help with my lashes, so this one just really didn't do it for me. And the last thing, I would have liked to have seen how this setting spray worked, but it just never would spray for me. I've tried to pull it out, I've tried to do everything. So that was just a total, complete failure. So all in all, for the money, I would say if you're a beginner and you're just starting to learn how to do makeup and you don't have the money to invest, just say you want to practice some eyeshadow looks, but you don't want to practice it with a $52 eyeshadow palette, it would be worth investing the money in to practice with, if nothing else, or you know, if you don't really wear a whole lot of makeup. I will probably maybe pick these primers and a couple other things and hang on to those, but the rest of them I plan to either donate to a really good friend of mine's daughter who is she's just getting started in makeup, or I may donate it to the local women's shelter here. But all in all, I had fun with this. All right, so I'm gonna wrap up by saying, woo pig suey, ready for college football. I live in the South. We're always ready for college football in the South. Thank you again for joining me. I hope that you'll like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this one brand tutorial, if you'd like me to try some more, or if you have any other things that you would like for me to do. Just leave me some suggestions. Anyway, go out, do something fantastic today. Put a smile on your face, wash your hands. God bless, and I'll see you next time.